And this is Tuesday, the 28th of February, and this is my yoga practice. Starting off very quickly, a short forward fold, just to get some space. Right side today. There we go, a couple little pops in the neck, and a little back. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I can go from here to here, right, that's usually when the back is ready, it's set, and I can go to the first pose, which is downward facing dog. Hands about shoulder width. Feet about as wide as the hands, maybe a little narrower, about shoulder width maybe. Take the hips side to side a little bit. And relax. That's a minute worth of that. So transition. Pop toe, pop my wrist. Left wrist. Left knee pop, right knee pop. There we go. Very cool. And now the cool transition to upward facing dog. Hands together. Palms close enough for balance. Posterior flexing the spine. I gotta scoot back a little bit. So we'll turn a little bit more towards. Posterior flex and then levitate. Hey, got a viewer. Balance. And there we go. Upward facing dog. Cool transition to upward facing dog. Now, that way. There we go. Alright, so Joshua Cora, thank you for watching, sir. So for upward facing dog, relax. Feel the space between the neck. Bring the head back. Feel the low back. Make sure the vertebrae are in good spacing. Feel some sensation. This is really setting up the next pose, getting the back ready for the next back bend, which feels like I'm in a good spot for as soon as I'm ready. Another 10 seconds. There we go, and then maybe wiggle just a little bit. Back, feel the spine, feel the vertebrae. And there we go. That's it for that. Alright, so clear out my timer. I got a timer set for 3 minutes. Get that started. Next pose is wheel pose. Do this for about a minute, and then I'll do some half pigeons for about a minute. And do it that way a little bit. For wheel pose, the way I get there, start off with some fish pose. So grab behind the thighs, crown of the head to the earth, lift the feet up, point the toes, point the hands. So yeah, hands are down, right? And then from there, lift the hips, lift the head. Alright, there we go. Just a little bit. Maybe take a few steps forward and a few steps back. pigeon. Right hand side first today, so left hip forward, left hip to the side. Got to get all the parts in the right spot. There we go. Hey, hey, Asina, Melissa, B. How's it going? And you've caught me during transition to half pigeon on the right hand side. I want to get the hip that way, the shoulders that way. It's a lot of contrast in the body. And relax. Relatively speaking, another 10 seconds like this. And I'll go over to the other side. But actually I was transitioning from wheel and that took a lot longer than it's going to transition here. So I'll hold this for another few seconds. And there we go. Alright, so now the other side. Left side, so get all the parts in the right spot. Careful with the right hip, right? Because it's got to support. Back leg up. Hey, from Turkey. Awesome stuff. Glad to hear that. And then relax. And yeah, you wanna turn the shoulders that way, but you want to kind of open the chest towards the sky. More or less. But the one of the other important parts is eventually you want to get the top hand, so my right hand, I want to get that towards the left foot, and that is clearly not going to happen today, but eventually maybe. That's why I practice. Alright, so those are all my back bends. Now my practice is going to slow down quite a bit. Got my 3-minute timer started, and now I'm going to do a forward fold for about 3 minutes. Alright, so just relax. Let the upper body dangle from the pelvis. And get the feet together. Got man placement issues. And there we go. And now relax. Anything else going on? Hey, hey, got another viewer. Got Yusuf, maybe? Something like that. Cool stuff. Thank you for watching, sir. Awesome. I like it. And just relax. Got another 2 minutes on the timer. So just relax, focus, feel the body. Feel the hamstrings a little bit. Yeah, if you can tell, my hamstrings are probably more flexible than the average person, right? Which allows me to just kind of fold over here. So I have been practicing this for a while. And the really cool thing about this pose is eventually when you start doing it enough times and you get enough flexibility in your legs to just fold over, you can actually get a lot of nice spacing in your vertebrae. So you can actually pop your spine, your neck, especially your neck and your low back, using this pose. And just relax. Feel the breath flow in and out of the body. Swap the arms so we're balanced on both sides. And relax. Try to breathe through the nose if you can. Equal parts inhale and exhale. Put the hands under the feet, which Changes things up because now I'm balancing more with the heel and less with the front of the foot, less with the toes or the balls of the feet. And it seems like it increases my hamstring stretch a little bit, or the calves or something. And that's that. 3 minutes are up. All right. Cool stuff. Next up, hip openers. Ben's amazing hip openers. All right, you ready? All right, cool stuff. We start kind of slow, but it gets pretty intense pretty quick. So half lotus, a little bit of a hip opener. Take the forehead down, reach the earth if you can. So yeah, it's more of a hamstring relaxation exercise. But we're opening the hip, right? So pull the chest, the shin to the chest. Foot to the chest. Alright, then back to the floor. Foot to the chest. Careful with the hip. Shin to the chest. And then get that foot behind the head. There we go. Alright. It was a little tighter, a little more sensitive than it was yesterday. And I've got about 1 minute 50 seconds left on my timer. So I'll hold this for another 1 minute and 50 seconds. So there's a nice massive stretch on the right thigh. Also constricts the blood flow in the right thigh. And my back doesn't feel quite right on the earth. And so I wobbled around just a little bit to try and get the back into a better spot on the earth. And relax. Just feel the pose, feel the sensation, feel the thigh, the neck, the spine, the left shoulder. The left elbow wraps around the right foot to help keep the foot behind the head, so that less effort is required from the neck and the spine. It's a really intense pose, and it takes a while to, even after you get into it, even after you're comfortable with it, takes a little bit to start relaxing into the pose. Another 25 seconds. And that's it for that. All right. Slowly get out. Blood flow reestablishes to the right thigh. And look at that. I got another watcher. KIO. All right. Clear out that timer. 3 minutes for the next side. So, feet ready. Started off with a half lotus, 4-fold. Feel that hamstring a little bit. Right side's always a little bit looser. Alright, so next up, shin to chest. Feel that. Foot to chest. Feel that. Starting to open the right hip. Back to the earth. And then foot to chest again. Watch out for that left hip. Let it open up. And then shin to chest. Watch out. So when I transition from foot to chest to shin to chest, the muscle on the left hip has to slide over the bone. So you always got to watch out for that whenever that happens. And we'll see how the left side is feeling today. that. Got a minute 48 seconds. Hey. So it took me a little bit longer to get into this pose on the left side as compared to the right. And that's okay. And then just feel the body, feel the sensations. Feel the stretch on the left thigh and relax. When I relax, right, the mind is just totally zoned out. Just focusing on the left thigh and any other body part that's providing sensation. So I'll feel the left shoulder, I'll feel the hands, feel the feet. Of course, the left thigh is providing the most sensation. So feel the neck and the spine. 5 seconds. And there we go. Awesome stuff. All right, because that is really cool. That's an awesome stretch. I love doing that. Like doing that a lot. All right, so now we'll do hamstrings. For hamstrings, I start off with Janushirasana, which is just a flat out hamstring stretch. Get the leg out, get it straight, and then fold over. Nice and slow, get the head down, and then try to pull the toes up using your shin muscle. Do a little stretch on the calf. And I got there too easily, right? So I'm going to kick it up a notch, to borrow somebody else's phrase. Get all the parts in the right spot, or a good enough spot for the next pose. And then, just kind of slide down here, forehead to the earth first, and then shoulder to the earth, and then slide the left hand, slide the right hand under the left thigh. And then relax there. And feel the stretch on the body. For another minute and 20 seconds. If you ever get into a pose and your mind starts to wander, start thinking about daily activities and all that kind of stuff, easy way to refocus on the practice is to start counting your exhales. For every exhale, just count it. Count up to 10 and then start over. Count up to 10 again. That way you can refocus on your breath. And after you refocus on your breath, then you can refocus on the parts of the body that are getting stretched. And that is it for that side. Yeah, I got a few viewers, but everyone's very quiet today. Oh. So, get that stopped. Start on the next side. Hey, there we go. Another viewer. My Stick Fire the Freak, something like that. Hey, very cool. So, starting off this side, Janushirasana, good old hamstring stretch. Feel that hamstring, forehead to the earth, and then use the shin muscles to pull the toes up a little bit. Relax the pelvis. And then open the legs up. Get the body into good positioning. There we go. Grab the left foot with the right hand. I gotta go slower on this side. Forehead towards the earth. Shoulder towards the earth. And there we go. Feel that stretch. Massive stretch on the left thigh. Both the positioning of the body, creating the stretch, as well as pressure from the earth pushing on the thigh, enhancing the stretch some more, or enhancing the sensation some more. Look at that. Perfect timing. That's for that. Look at that. Get another viewer. Something. Clear up the timer. Grow Axie. Hey, hey. All right. Oh, Mystic Fire the Freak. Hey, hey. Cool stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Next up, wide splits. Your mileage may vary. If you do it enough times, you can get the legs all the way down. Yay. And then I like to scoop the legs, scoop the bottom back, so get the feet a little bit further in to change the stretch a little bit. Works like a little bit more on the thigh and the hamstring. And then I want to get my abdomen down. My abdomen and my pelvis all the way down, right? Flat onto the earth, but I'm a guy. So I gotta get some stuff out of the way. There we go. And then right side first, so right shoulder stretch. Reach the left hand towards the left scapula. And you also want to reach the fingers higher up onto the spine, right? Try to get towards the neck. but then relax. Spend about a minute on this side total, and then do the other side. Alright, another 15 seconds here. And the other side, slowly unravel. Left arm underneath. Left shoulder stretch. Right hand behind the back. And there we go. And then just try to relax. Go. That's that side. Last pose of the practice. Start the timer. See if I can do a handstand today. Lift up. Feet in, yogi squat. So feet comfortably positioned. Heels about hips width. Toes kind of pointed out in the same line as the knee. Hands together. Look at that. Forearms parallel. Very good. Posterior flex on the spine, right? You can lift the spine up. Then hands to the floor. Fingers to the side. Spread out. And then lift the hips up. Shins to the upper arm. Crow pose. Look at that. And maybe a handstand. Balance. All right. Well, that's it for my practice today. Hey, just got a few more watchers. Awesome stuff. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'll be doing the same thing tomorrow at about the same time, at about 8 o'clock. That's it for me today. I hope you all enjoy, and take care. Have fun.